think a lot of times might think that they're doing something wrong, and that's why nobody's seeing this art and nobody's listening to them or whatever. And it might not be it at all. It might just be that they're missing the people who need to see it at this point in time. It is timing, you know, timing is a lot of it. And when somebody does come along that needs to see it, they'll be like, oh man, if I need to see it, then other people need to see it. Let me shine my light on that thing. You know what I mean?
Well, and if we're talking in terms of like writing, and it's like maybe your goal is to write a novel that really impacts people and creates like waves and like tons of people read this book, right? And it's like you write your first book, you're like, this is amazing, this is going to be the thing, but it's not. You're like, okay, let me try again. This is amazing, this is going to be the
Right.
thing. It's not. One more time. I think the thing is, we don't see that all of those things have brought you to this place where you can finally have the 17th book that skyrockets. Like, and you see it all the time. Like, you have to try and fail because every time you do that, you are learning and you are growing and you are improving yourself as a human and as an artist and as a soul. Like, I really believe in failure being the best way to learn because you just keep going and practicing. We've started a couple new projects here too. And it's like when you first start, it's so hard. You're like, oh my gosh, this is taking me forever. It's just
Yeah.
so tedious and time consuming. But I've started new things enough to know that the more you do it, I know in a couple weeks it's going to be a piece of cake, super easy. I just have to keep doing it and do the grind of it until it
Mhm.
becomes second nature, until it becomes a lot easier. And so it's like so hard because you're starting at point A, but you want to get to point B. And it's like you have to do all these things in between to get there and like just see the end of the tunnel.